Hi guys, hi guys, welcome to the Dancehall Kitchen. Today we are going to be making some tacos, and as I usually do, everything will be done from scratch. Uh, so thank you for the new subscribers, for the returning ones, and for you, our friends and family. We welcome you and we say thanks for coming. Subscribe, like, share, road to 1,000. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And don't forget to like this video and share it as much as you can. So for today's recipe, we have some bell pepper, we have some garlic, we have some sweet chili, really like this. We have some more green bell peppers, tomatoes, red onion for the salad we're going to be making, and white onion for making our meat. Our lovely meat is here. I have some. For this recipe, I'm using some beef. And here is our flour, because I'm going to be making the bread that we will be using for the tacos. And I also like to use some salad sometimes for my toppings. We have some kidney beans, good old kidney beans. You can buy those or you can make them from scratch. I decided to buy. And we have our sweet corn. And for the spices, I have some salt, black pepper, I have some thyme, I have some garlic powder. Yeah, so this food is packed with a lot of flavor. We have some coriander, parsley, and some oregano as well that we're going to be using in this. Lemons, of course. So let's go. Let's hit the road right now. Start us off, there's our beef. I'm going to be putting some thyme in the beef. Some thyme. I'm also going to be putting some paprika, just a little bit paprika, a dash of paprika in there. I'm going to be adding some salt, some sea salt, and then I will add some garlic powder. And our last ingredient is black pepper. Add a dash of olive oil in there. And then give it a mix. You mix it so you make sure everything is mixing up, going into the meat. So that is done. I'm going to put it on the side. Next, I'm going to cut the onion. Just like to remove those bits like that. Comment where you're watching us from, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share. Road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So please share us in your communities, share us in your groups. Make the videos travel wide. Share with your family, even try these recipes at home. We are happy that you're watching. Yeah. Next, I'm going to slice the onion like that. Then I'm going to make some cuts and go ahead and just cut it into small cubes. So to our pot, I'm going to add some oil. Add some good old olive oil. And I'm going to sear some of this beef. All of this beef, not some of it. I want to sear it so that it gets a nice color. Remember to sear in high heat, because if you don't, you're going to be steaming your beef. You sear the beef. Make sure all the pieces are browning properly. You can see the color is getting pretty good, and the aroma is like blowing up right now, guys. So we're gonna sear this until it's golden brown, until they get a nice, beautiful golden brown color. So as the meat is browning, I'm going to go ahead and make the bread. So here is the flour, all-purpose flour, baking powder. Just going to be adding a little bit of baking powder and salt as well. You can even sometimes be able to add like a little bit more. You can either take this out at this point and then put it back in, but for my style I otherwise just put in the onions in there, because already the meat is brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add our onions. Give it a stir like that. Let the onions go to the bottom like that. You're taking all the juice from the meat. That's good. And then go ahead and add some tomato paste. That's our tomato paste right there. You like food. Tomatoes, these are the crushed tomatoes. Just like that. Give that a mix, guys. And with that, you can also go ahead and add some water. This is just to, add some water. Make sure the water is just on top of the meat, so not too much water, not so little, just enough to cover the meat like that. And then we're going to cover that and let that, cook. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back to our bread. I will add some water to the flour. Remember, guys, this is all-purpose flour. Just add water, then go ahead and mix. You can add more water. You do this as you go until you get a fine consistency. You can use a KitchenAid. I know a lot of people also like to use the KitchenAid. But the beauty of tacos, guys, is in the contact. It's like a contact sport. So you enjoy doing it with your hands, you know? And just when you feel like everything is, you know, beginning to get doughy, you go in there with your hands like that. And you can add more water as you go, no problem. So that's how the dough looks like now. Nice dough. It's not sticking. Very well done. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back and check our meat, see how it's going on. So I'm going to add garlic to the meat at this point. Remember, I'm putting garlic late, just when the meat is beginning to be ready. For maximum flavor, always wait with the garlic. Put it in the end. For me, at least, it works like that. Works well. So I'm going to add this into the meat. Add the garlic into the meat. I'm also going to be preparing some parsley. So I'm going to chop some of this. Now I will add that to our meat, just like that. I'm going to add all that in there. Give it some stir. The meat is continuing to cook, getting more and more tender, as you can see. Then I will add some bay leaves. And after the bay leaves, I'm going to cover and continue to cook that as we continue with the bread. So now I'm going to spread our bread like that. Move it to the side like that. Spread it like that. And to that, I'm going to add some butter. Give it a brush, spread it throughout. Remember to comment, like, share the video. Then once you do that, you want to roll it like that. Just roll the bread, the dough like that. So it mixes together like that. Lock in the butter like that. Lock it in. Like that. So then you go ahead and cut a piece of that and roll it in your hand, just like that. Put it on the side. You do that to the rest as well. At the same time locking in any pockets of air like that. See, put it on the side. So we're going to do the rest of the bread like that. Like that. So as you can see, guys, that's our bread. It's been prepared and ready now to the next stage. Our meat is also continuing to boil, getting more tender. So everything is going on good and as planned, no problem. So we're just gonna go ahead and start preparing the bread. So I'm going to a clean surface, sprinkle some flour. Then I will put our bread on it, spread it with our hands like that. And then I'm going to roll it like that. Turn it over, give it a gentle shake, and then do the same thing. The plan is to get like a round shape, and you make it as flat as possible. Some of them can be square, so the shape is nothing to worry about. Just as long as you do it right, everything is fine. So that's how it looks like, round and nice. We're gonna go ahead and drop that in our pan. So here's our bread. We're gonna go ahead and drop it in the pan. The pan already has been a bit warm. It's been on for some minutes in there. So we're gonna drop it in there. And we just go ahead and prepare the rest. I've just turned the bread, and here, ladies and gentlemen, I have infused some oil with cilantro. You can see. I'm just going to spread that on the bread, on the taco bread. Give it a gentle brush like that. And then I'm going to also do on the other side. Like that, and you can see it's getting a very beautiful color. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on the other side. So we do that, and when it gets to the point where you feel it's good, you can see it's achieving a nice color. We're going to take that out. And you see it's ready like that. We're gonna go ahead and place it on our plate like that. We're still going on with the bread. The meat is going on good. we're doing our last taco here. You can see it's getting a nice beautiful color. Just make sure you turn it also sometimes. And this is not high heat. I'm doing this at medium heat as well, because the steel pan is really hot and it keeps a lot of heat in it. So if you put it so high, you're going to be burning the food. So you spread like that, and then just make sure you spread that infused oil everywhere around the bread like that. And turn it a little. You can turn it, and then once that's done, give it a gentle turn over like that. That's how your bread is coming out, guys. Fresh from the Dansayad kitchen. So there's the bread, guys. You can see it's finished and ready for the next plating stage. The salad, guys, I'm going to prepare a black bean and corn salad. Black bean and corn, I'm going to mix that with some lovely avocado. So there you are. I'm just preparing the red onion. Just gonna go ahead and cut this in cubes. Put it there. Same as this. Try and chop them like very thin. It's for the salad, remember. Next, I'm going to chop some cilantro. Remember, we are making our salad now. We're going to add that as well to the salad. Add that in there. Sure everything is in. Next is the bell pepper. I will cut it straight like that. Remove the seed pod like that. Do the same to the other side. Just like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut that in very small thin pieces. Then I will again just cut them into smaller. Like that. We're going to be adding those to our salad. Yeah. Next, I will be putting the sweet chili. So here's our sweet chili, guys, and I'm going to almost divide it in half, but we want a little heat in this, so I'm not going to be removing anything from it. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up. It has a little sting, even though it's called sweet chili, but it has some sting to it. And just something to think about if you have kids. and you don't want it too hot. It's a safer alternative, but still it's hot. Don't let it deceive you by the name that it's sweet. It's nothing. It's hot also. So just pay attention to that. There goes the sweet chili. I'm going to next add some avocado. That's our lovely avocado. Open it up, and I just remove the pod of the avocado. You know, some of that. Oh, it can be some surprises with avocado. Like these ones have stayed a little longer, so I took better looking avocados for this recipe. This was a bit too much old and stuff, so I'm going to be using our fresh avocado. As you can see, cut it into cubes like that. Go ahead and do that. Many surprises with avocado. Avocado like that, and you drop it in there. You also do the same with the other one. Drop that avocado in there so it's inside. Then I'm going to add some brown beans. The beans. Yep. Some sweet corn. Have some sweet corn. Add that. Then I'm going to add 1 tomato. Just cut it like that. Then you go ahead and these are tomatoes. So we're now going to add some lemon zest and salt. So there goes the salt. Black pepper. Cut it like that. So there goes our lemon. Just gonna put a little squeeze there. Right. Go ahead and give that a gentle mix. You can also add some salt. You can add some sea salt in there. Just a dash of sea salt. And mix that so like everything locks properly. You can see everything is mixing properly and nice. Wow. Put that on the side and make our last dressing. The side. So this, I'm going to use some oat yogurt like that. So just like a nice amount, and then we're going to add some black pepper inside there, just a little. We're also going to be adding salt, a little salt, and last but not least I'm going to be putting some garlic in there. Like that. Make sure you cut it in very small pieces. Scoop everything up, and I'm going to just add all that in there. Olive oil, and then give that a mix. So that's our dressing. Now we're going to go ahead and plate our food. So as you can see, guys, the meat has been cooking for like an hour and a half, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how soft it is. You see, it's disintegrating. You know, the meat is very, very soft. You can see, very, very soft. So guys, I'm gonna place our bread on the pan like that, and then I will go ahead and put the meat that we've all been making. This is the tender taco meat, taco beef. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put some cheese. Like that. Then I'll go ahead and just hold it like that. Give it a gentle squeeze. So you can see it's ready, and I'm going to just give that a gentle lift and put it on the plate. And I'm going to do that. We'll go ahead with the next one as well. So I add some cheese on the other one as well. Remember, you give it a gentle fold like that. And remember, the juices from the meat, they're all in there. All the juices from the meat that we have from the beginning, cooking the meat inside, they're all in there. So there we are. Just go ahead and give that, cut them, and here too. To add our salad there. And as you can see, guys, our meat is really, tacos are really looking good. This is some of the sauce that we had. You can go ahead and sprinkle a little sauce. Just like that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our food is ready. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for staying with us throughout this journey today. Thank you, and now enjoy the meal, guys. Have a good night. From Dan Sayad, big up yourself.